Good evening, I'm John Carter and welcome to Poland Daily. The Polish Prime Minister, MATEUSZ Morawiecki, spoke during a press conference in Warsaw today. In his presentation, he provided his plan to shut down the Open Pension Fund, otherwise known as OFE. The plan is to provide the option for citizens to choose where to relocate their accumulated pension savings.
Gdy podzielimy tę kwotę, która dzisiaj jest zgromadzona na...
The amount currently held by OFE is close to 160 billion zloty, spread across 16 million Poles. If we were to then divide that sum into equal parts among those 16 million citizens, it would give us around 10,000 Polish zlotys per person enlisted in OFE. We are trying to individualize those accounts, give the money back to the people.
10,000 złotych dzisiaj uspołeczniamy.
According to media reports, Polish-American negotiations concerning the US President Donald Trump's second visit to Poland are ongoing. The visit would take place on the 80th anniversary of the outbreak of the Second World War, September the 1st. During the visit, the US President is expected to announce the decision to increase the number of American troops stationed in Poland.
According to the Rzeczpospolita Daily, the US President is considering a visit to Poland on September 1st. During the visit, Trump is due to announce the decision on permanent American military bases being stationed in Poland.
From the information we have from the United States, we know the idea of permanent American military bases has drifted away, so I don't know what Donald Trump would say about it.
The chief of the cabinet of the president, Krzysztof Szczerski, confirmed US President Donald Trump's invitation to Poland scheduled for September 1st. Polish President Andrzej Duda will go to the United States in June.
At the moment, we have an armored American brigade which is supposed to protect us, but I'm not sure from Ukraine or Russia. I am personally more frightened of Ukraine, but I don't believe that this brigade would help us if we really needed this help.
According to Rzeczpospolita, both the upcoming parliamentary elections and support for Trump's re-election will play a huge role in whether or not there are permanent American military bases in Poland.
This would be very beneficial for Poland. I was in the United States a month ago. I talked with congressmen and most of them think that increasing the number of permanent American military bases in Poland is a good idea. And let's not forget that the Congress will make a final decision on that matter.
Expert on international relations Jarosław GUZY indicates that Trump's schedule is very tight and that the preparations for the agreement concerning the permanent American military bases stationed in Poland are very long and complicated.
This is a matter that doesn't just require a political decision, it depends on technical and financial arrangements as well. I think there's going to be a meeting with Trump, maybe on September 1st, that will be fantastic. Signing the agreement would be a huge success for Polish diplomacy, the government and the president.
The newspaper says that Trump may announce the abolition of visas for Poles and important economic initiatives. The Assistant Secretary for the Office of International Affairs at the Energy Department, Ted paid a visit to Warsaw last week.
The management of Ravensbrück, the former Nazi German concentration camp for female prisoners, has stirred up emotions after they decided to ban the symbol of the Polish National Armed Forces, or NSZ, on the ground of the former camp. The NSZ was a Polish military underground organisation from the Second World War, which saw many of its female members imprisoned in Ravensbrück. Far-left German organisations falsely claim that it was a fascist formation.
The controversy in Ravensbrück surrounding the symbol of the nationalist military underground organization, the NSZ, started a year ago when German far-left organizations started complaining about the large presence of Polish nationalists during a ceremony commemorating the anniversary of the liberation of Ravensbrück. This year, the director of the former campsite, Insa Esbach, took the decision to ban NSZ symbols on the camp's grounds. Almost 40,000 out of the 120,000 women who were imprisoned in Ravensbrück during the war were Polish, many of whom were sent to the camp because they belonged to the NSZ.
The Hungarian Prime Minister, Viktor Orban, has warned that Eastern and Western Europe could be literally split over the issue of mass immigration. The statement came during a joint press conference with Serbian Prime Minister.
The Hungarian Prime Minister spoke out today about the problem of mass immigration into Europe during his visit to the Serbian city of Subotica. We are not here to hold history lessons, but I would like to make it clear to everyone that the future could see Europe split in two, a Western European and a Central European future, depending on the number of Muslim communities in those regions. The topic of migration will not be taken off the agenda, because Western Europe has let migrants and so minority groups with non-Christian cultures will go up over 10% in several Western European countries. The issue of coexistence between the Christian and non-Christian communities will define the agenda in Western Europe for decades. We, here in Central Europe, have defended our identity, we have defended our ethnic makeup, so we do not have this problem. The Prime Minister of Serbia, Ana Brnabic, argued that the issue of migration will remain on the European political agenda for the foreseeable future and that steps need to be taken to manage it better.
Migration and new migration waves are certainly something which will definitely remain on the European agenda in the future. We should, as soon as possible, sit together to discuss what the policy is and how each country, not just European Union members, but every country in Europe needs to deal with this, so each one of us can have as light a burden on the budget of our country's citizens as possible.
Hungary, Poland and the Czech Republic have all refused to take in asylum seekers which were allotted to them in 2015 by the European Union. The EU has decided to take the issue to court. The European Court of Justice has announced that it will start court proceedings against Poland, Hungary and the Czech Republic on May the 15th.
Thank you very much for joining us here this evening. I'm John Carter. Stay tuned after the break for Poland Daily Weather. It's followed by the business, history, culture and the travel.